What is an IRS audit? So IRS audits have a lot of bad connotations that surround them. But on a very basic level, an IRS audit is the IRS coming in and checking that your tax return was filed correctly. What the IRS is looking for in an IRS audit is they're looking for one of two things. Number one, they're looking for any income that wasn't reported or income that wasn't reported correctly. And number two, any expenses and or credits that were not being accounted for properly or not taken appropriately. The combination of income and expenses contributes to your taxable income and the amount of tax that you pay. So essentially what the IRS is doing is they're coming in and just verifying that the information is correct. Now what I tell my clients is that tax returns tell a story. So for example, you're sitting here watching this video and you have a tax return. And that tax return contains a treasure trove of information about you. It tells whether or not you're married. It tells whether or not you have kids. It says where you live. It says where you earn income from. And it says, to some limited degree, what you spend money on that the government is interested in. When the IRS comes in and audits you, chances are they're auditing you because that story doesn't match or something doesn't make sense based on what you're telling the government. So for example, if you make $30,000 a year and you live in Beverly Hills, that may be something that the IRS might want to look at. Consequently, if you make multiple millions of dollars and live in a low-income neighborhood, that's something the IRS might want to check. If you're a tax attorney and you have a large deduction for international travel, there could be a very good reason for that, or there could not be a very good reason for that. So those are things that the IRS just looks at. They look at expenses, they look at the ways that you earn income, they look at the story that your return is telling. So even though an audit has a lot of negative connotation, essentially that's what it is.